Okay, this is a battery state of charge test. So the easiest way to do a state of charge is just with a DVOM. You take your DVOM, put it on volts, and we just take a measurement on the battery terminals. So we measure the battery terminals. We got 12.28 is our battery voltage. 12.28, that's nearly a fully charged battery, so that would be the state of charge. There are other ways to do a state of charge test on the battery, and that is to access the cells. And so this battery happens to have some cells that you can access. Okay, once you have the caps off on the battery, the first thing you want to do is you want to look inside the battery and make sure that all the cells, the battery acid is all the way up to basically the bottom of the plastic. I don't know whether you can see that down in there or not, but where the plastic goes down in there, the cells should be right up to the bottom of that, which looks like this one is. And then the next thing you want to do is use a hydrometer, very similar to this one here. And what you're going to do is you're going to suck a little bit of the battery acid up into the hydrometer, and then check to see which balls are floating. So all of them are floating up here, which means that this one here is a full state of charge. So this is another way to check the state of charge on your battery, is using a refractometer. This is one we have in the tool room. Comes in a kit like this. So you've got refractometer here, you got a eyedropper, and some other tools that go along with it. So to use this tool, what we're going to do is we're going to use grab the refractometer, and then we're going to grab a little bit of battery acid out of the cell. Doesn't have to be very much. And lift up the plexiglass and just put a drop on the plexiglass, and then close it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to look through the end just like you were looking through a telescope. Very well. So you have to look through there, and what there is, there's a grid inside there that shows what your state of charge is on the battery. So I was able to capture the grid on the camera. You couldn't actually read the numbers, but that's what it looks like. So the blue part, if you didn't, before you put any battery acid on the scale at all, it'll just be 100% blue. And then whatever the refractometer reads after you put the battery acid on there, it'll be blue, and then there'll be white. And right where that line where the blue and white is, that's where you read your specific gravity. So this one here, it actually says the specific gravity is working just fine on this one too. So that's how you do a specific gravity test on the battery.